I'm fine. I'm good. I'm very feel.
You are Phil.
I'm feel. I'm very feel.
Трачу сил, платила бы эфир. Отхожу к тебе, чтобы спросить. Ты мне дашь, вот ты мне дашь, ты мне.
How are you feeling?
I'm feel. I'm very feel.
Greetings, heroes and adventurers, sword maidens and barbarians. I am the Ancient Gamer. Welcome back to the channel. I've put together a new video for you featuring 5 small mods for Skyrim on Xbox consoles that I never play without. These are smaller mods, but they're mods that are always in my personal Skyrim load order. First off though, let's take care of a little business. If it turns out you enjoy this video, find it useful, please make it happy, give it a like. YouTube loves that, and it's easy. Feel free to leave me a comment. I love hearing from you, and I try to answer every one personally. Remember, when you subscribe to the Ancient Gamer channel, it feels good. Ring the bell for notifications. That feels good too. If you've already seen any of my load order videos for Skyrim, or you're currently using one of my load orders, whether it's Ultimate Enhanced Vanilla or better graphics for Skyrim, then you know that I always try to leave room for you to add the mods you want into your game. My goal with any load order is to provide you with a solid, complete load order that works great as it is, on its own, but is also basic enough to serve as a platform or framework for you to add different stuff to. Everybody's taste is different, so I try to leave a lot of the smaller, detail or quality of life mods up to you. You don't have to add any mods to my load orders, but if you want to personalize them, I leave you plenty of space to make Skyrim your own. Think of my load orders as putting the bigger bricks in place. Then you decide what mods you want to use as mortar to fill in the cracks. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 quality of life or detail mods that I personally always use to fill in the cracks and make Skyrim my own. I've played with all these mods for years now. They are time tested and work extremely well. None of them will crash your game or tank your performance. All of these mods will work with Xbox One consoles or Xbox Series S or X consoles, and also they'll work with Skyrim Special Edition or Skyrim Anniversary Edition, whatever you happen to be playing with. The first quality of life mod that's always in my load order is a quality world map. Classic with all roads is the version you're looking for, but you also want to download with this one, the add-on, a quality world map, Clear Map Skies. And what this does is basically removes the clouds from the map and any mist or anything. It lets you see really clearly. And, you know, Skyrim's map is functional. We've all grown to, to love it and be endeared to it and everything else. But, you know, it is a little, it's functional. Let's put it like that. It definitely does work. Now, here's a quality world map. Now, this mod really has a quite the literal title because it is a quality world map. This mod is also one that really makes the world a better place. The detail level, especially there in the Reach, is just so high. It's just magnificent. This is an excellent mod. It's been around for a long time. It's very popular for a reason. It definitely delivers. Okay, so the next mod that we're going to look at is another quality of life mod, and it's called Wearable Lanterns. Now, I almost always play with wearable lanterns because when you use certain weather and lighting mods, it can make the nighttime really fucking dark and where it's just almost impossible to see. Now, of course, you can carry a torch, but who the hell wants to do that when you can craft a kick-ass lantern that sits on your belt there and works that well? That is really cool. You know, another cool fact about this mod here, well, I'll tell you that in a second. You can craft these. That's how you get them, basically. Occasionally, you'll loot one, or you can buy them. But just go down to miscellaneous. You need to craft a lantern first, because to craft a travel lantern, you need a lantern and leather strips. So make the lantern down in miscellaneous at the forge, and then stroll on down and make the travel lantern. Make sure you have some leather strips, and you're good to go. The cool thing about this too is that you can give these to you can craft these and give them to your followers, and they'll turn theirs on when you turn yours on, which I think is really fucking cool. But just a nice little detail. This is inspired by an old Legend of Zelda game where where Link wore the lantern on his hip, and also Dragon's Dogma, which that's where you wear your lantern in Dragon's Dogma also. But yes, definitely a very neat mod. This is definitely a quality of life mod that I use, that I really like. Now here's nighttime. Flip on the lantern, and there we go. Much improved. Very practical, very neat. And then, of course, now the next mod is pretty self-explanatory. It's 50% more perk points. I use this mod. I don't know if I'd use this mod if it was like my first playthrough or two, but I use this mod because it's not my first playthrough. You know, once you've played like hundreds of hours of Skyrim, and you're going through it, you know, for the umpteenth time, it gets to be kind of a drag leveling up your skills all the time. This mod, you know, doesn't necessarily make the game unbalanced or anything. The way it works is essentially you get two perk points instead of one every other level. So every second level you get 2 perk points. It just makes it a little bit quicker and a little bit faster to level up your skills, which, you know, if you've played 1,000 hours of Skyrim, is actually pretty nice. That's a really pretty view. Love that shot. Love that sky. Vivid weathers. Just really gives you the pretty skies. Now this next one, big jump 2 times, jump twice as high. Now this mod I fucking love because, you know, here's the deal, right? In Skyrim, you can't climb. There is no climbing of anything ever. Okay, your character won't bend at the waist. Their spine has been fused. They can't grab on with their hands, and there's no climbing. So that pretty much leaves you to just jump at shit trying to climb it. And so what this mod does is it just gives you a little more height on your vertical and allows you to jump up on things that you should be able to climb. Now, it doesn't turn you into a fucking superhero. It's not, you know, real OP, overpowered or anything like that. It's not like you can just automatically, you know, leap tall buildings in a single bound. It just kind of allows you to jump up on stuff you should be able to climb up on top of. I mean, think about it. I should be able to clamber up that ledge there. And I can't. But now, you know, I can just, you know, scoot on up it. It just allows you to sort of negotiate some of the rougher terrain in Skyrim just a little bit easier. Okay, so then the next mod that makes the world a better place, one that I always play with, and this is probably the star of the show, is Bandolier, Bags and Pouches. And there's the Bandolier right there. Yeah, this mod is one I can't play without because, you know, I mean, first of all, it's nice to be able to craft little like box pouches and leather pouches to, you know, in essence, craft a utility belt for your character, which is really bitchin'. And to craft these, one of the things you're going to want to do is go to miscellaneous at the forge, and you're going to want some assorted buckles, frostbite venom if you're going to use make the dark leather ones, and then you craft these at the leather at the tanning rack, and you'll see there's like a bevy. There's a wide variety of things that you can make here, whether it's, you know, shoulder bandoliers, book holders, you know, vial holders, just lots and lots of neat stuff that you can put in different places on your character's armor. And of course every piece does expand your carrying capacity a little bit too, which is always nice. And I think we're always looking to be able to carry just a little bit more shit. And here I am assembling my utility belt. We'll flip it around and we're going to go on the back there now. We get a big belt bag. Perfect. And then another box pouch. There we are. Now I'm all set. Okay, so those are the 5 mods that I always have in my load order. 5 mods that really do make the world a better place. But what would an Ancient Gamer mod video, Skyrim modding video be without a bonus mod? And so the bonus mod for this video is going to be Back to the Maps, pastel map markers. Now this is a tiny little mod that delivers pastel map markers to a quality world map. And, you know, in its own small way, this mod really does also make the world a better place, brighter, more cheerful. This is a really small mod that doesn't do a hell of a lot, but it makes your map just seem a little brighter, a little more vibrant. Breathes a little small breath of fresh air into your Skyrim. If you're using one of my load orders and you'd like to use a few of these mods, for Ultimate Enhanced Vanilla, just slide them in right here. Better graphics for Skyrim, this is where they'd go. Once again, I am the Ancient Gamer, and I'm absolutely thrilled that you watch my video. Do it a big favor and click that like button. It's easy, and it really helps. Looking for more of a long-term commitment? Subscribe to the Ancient Gamer channel. It feels good. Ring the bell for notifications. That feels good too. Stay tuned. I'll be back soon with more stuff.